Did you guys know Ogote, there is more to Bulawayo other than the clubs, the bars / restaurants and lodges? Did you know that there's a lot of things that you could do in Bulawayo besides clubbing at night? Obviously, I'll always plug you, give you a list of 10 things that you can actually do in Bulawayo besides clubbing. Firstly, it's going to be the obvious one. This is the Hillside Dam. It's within Bulawayo. It's not on the outskirts. You can do a variety of things there. Canoe, something like that. Zip lines. They've added a lot of activities. I'll try to put them over here so that you guys can see. And their prices are quite fair. You know, they've got adrenaline activity things, so you can even go there, do a braai whilst doing those activities. They do give packages where you can do the 3 activities for a price of $10. Obviously, there is entrance fee for the car, the adults as well as the kids, which is quite separate from the activity prices. Number 2 place that you can go to, it's within town. This one is very much reachable. Even near Kombi, you can come from wherever and get into town near Kombi. You don't even need in-drive, and go to Playville Planet, if I'm not mistaken. This one I have done. I'll just share videos over here. I'm not quite sure if they have a weight limit, but they do allow adults. You know, you can go there and just do something fun and let loose, just burn some calories and just enjoy yourself. And it's quite good if you're a bit stressed, so you can go and do something there. Even if you're not stressed, if you want to jump around, you know, and just get tired, they also have like a tiny indoor zip line. You know, I like zip lines. Also, another thing, they have a restaurant. So if you get hungry after the Playville date or activity that you do, you can as well go to their cafeteria and eat. Now we are going outskirts. There is a place called Lumene Falls. This place, I was once introduced to this place by this other company called Explore Travel and Tours. It's a waterfall just less than 30 kilometers from Bulawayo along that Gwanda route. Yes, if you're a person that likes to see beautiful nature, lovely nature, it's a place for you, because there is a waterfall, there are rocks, you can get into the water. Some people are very superstitious, by the way, and they say you can go there and just geza omnyama, wash away any bad luck. You know, it's also quite an experience getting to the waterfalls, because it's like a hiking experience, because you go up and you go uphill. Now, another thing that you could do is go to the Kami ruins. If you're a lover of history, a lover of sightseeing, a lover of hiking as well, because you get a hiking experience there. You see the ruins themselves, the history surrounding the ruins. You know, you see the birds and how people lived there at Kami. You know, there are people there to actually explain everything to you. I've done this as well. It was quite an exhilarating experience. You know, this experience is where when you get home, you are so tired, you just sleep. But at the end of the day, you're like, this was amazing. There is something that I have learned in my life besides the you know. What would Bulawayo be without Matopos? That one is quite a very big area where you'll pay at the gate just to get into the national park, and then there are different areas where you have to pay extra, obviously, to access those areas. There is the Rhodes Grave, and you know, in other graves of those brave men and people of the history. There is the national park itself, where you can actually see the animals and stuff. There are different lodges for people who love lodges, because I know people love lodges. You people love sleeping a lot. Love lodges. There are so many lodges in there. So many things to do, so many things to see. Also, there is an area as well where you can go and braai. There is an area like a bridge sort of, where there are so many rocks. You can go there, admire the rocks, their architecture, how they have peeled off to create this beautiful round thing. So it is quite a beautiful experience. There's so many things that you could do at Matopos, by the way. There is also another place called the farmhouse, and do hiking. There's a lot of hiking at Matopos. That's what I love about it. There's a lot of hiking. There's a lot of caves where you can see history. It's all about history and history. Also, if you're a person that likes the sunset, it's a good place to watch the sunset. Moving on to the outskirts of Bulawayo, it's not quite far. It's within a 40-kilometer radius, honestly. There is Blue Hills, but before you get to Blue Hills, there is a Chipangali Orphanage. This is a trip that you can take with your date or with your family or by yourself, you know, where you go to Chipangali and we see the animals. You can see different types of animals depending on what they have rescued on that particular season that you go to. You see even like different species of monkeys, different species of snakes. At some point when I went there, I think I saw a cheetah as well as a mofu, impofu. You understand? So you get to see animals. Now with Chipangali, you are guaranteed to see animals. It's unlike a game drive where chances are, you know, not 100%. In Chipangali, you definitely will see an animal, but which animal will you see also, it's a bit tricky because it depends on what the orphanage has rescued. Now proceeding with that same road, you go to Blue Hills. Blue Hills offers a vast number of activities where you can do, if you're an adrenaline junkie like I am, you can do zip line. Their zip line is quite long and I love it. I think I've done it twice, if not thrice. I love the zip line. I'm yet to do the Mutaraz one, but anyway, we're not doing. Do the zip line. And also there is archery, so you can learn how to shoot your shot. Quite a beautiful experience. They do also have quad bikes, so I mean everything with the zip line is about $10. With quad bikes is about $22-25. In archery I think it's less than like $5. They do also offer meals there where you can just you know, eat. Way back before they put restrictions, you could also use a trampoline. I used it. I do have a video where I was using a trampoline. I was jumping up and down, as old as I was then, because it's just less than 2 years ago, so I was like 28, 27. I was jumping on the trampoline, but now they are restricting it to only kids. As far as I know, I haven't gone this year recently, so it's also a place where you can, you know, you could go there. And if you are a person that likes to sleep in lodges, there is accommodation as well. So after doing all those activities, and apparently they do have a game drive, so after doing all those, you can actually go ahead and rest, sleep, eat there, and be merry within town. It is the Natural Museum. This is the Natural Museum, which is right there, Park Road, just close to what is it called? Is it a park? Yeah, it's a park where people just sit and eat their food. Some take wedding pictures. Just opposite there, you can see the Natural Museum, where you see different things. I'm yet to go there, but I have seen videos, and that have made me to be interested in that particular thing. And I think I can learn a lot about the history of Bulawayo and some natural things, you know, Zinjatropas and Homo sapiens apien, Homo see the things that we learned in history. Do you understand? We also have Free to Be Wild. Free to Be Wild is my next
hey y'all, come look at this
destination. It is in Burnside, if I'm not mistaken. It is in Burnside, and this is also another orphanage. Yeah, good, lots of animal orphanages. So if you want to see animals, and here they actually give you an opportunity to feed the animals, so it's quite a different experience altogether, unlike all these other animals that you see at Kangeni, like on the national Matopos National Park and all of that. These ones you can actually get to feed, take beautiful pictures, experience here, also learn about why they were rescued or why those animals are at an orphanage. It's a learning thing, it's a fun thing to do. Now there is Nesbit Castle. Nesbit Castle is just a beautiful sight to see. It's nothing much. Obviously, when you do Nesbit Castle, you have to pair it with something else. You can't just do Nesbit Castle only. It's a beautiful place to see and learn. It's full of old things, antiques, vintage, and all of that. We still have a castle in Bulawayo. It's one of the places that you need to see, because Nesbit Castle is Bulawayo. If you don't know Nesbit Castle when you are in Bulawayo, I don't even know what you are doing. But there's so many things to do in Bulawayo other than club. Do let me know in the comment section down below what you think about these things. Obviously there's a lot of things, and there's a lot of things that I have missed, but the next video we are going to be doing the top 10 restaurants in Bulawayo.